Two FL cops just ambushed and killed in cold blood, media hiding one huge detail about who did it. This past weekend tragedy struck in Kissimmee, Florida, where two cops were fatally shot during a routine stop near the downtown area. Sergeant Richard Sam Howard and Officer Matthew Baxter were both responding to a call when they were reportedly ambushed, not having a chance to fire back and defend themselves. Of course, the mainstream media is doing their best to cover up this heinous crime and leave out one important detail. The out-left is becoming increasingly more violent over the last several months. These terrorists have created dangerous groups such as Black Lives Matter and Antifa that roam the country violently attacking anyone who does not agree with them. It has now reached a whole new level after the situation in Charlottesville, Virginia, where some white supremacists, Antifa, and the BLM clashed in a massive riot. Now, members of these hate groups have declared war on law enforcement in retaliation for last weekend's events. So, when reports began to trickle in that there were officers shot in Kissimmee, Florida, it did take long for conservatives to narrow down the suspect list. As the investigation is underway, it appears that these brave officers were ambushed and that a scuffle may have broken out moments before the shooting. Now, there is more information coming forward about this tragic event, and you wonder if the Liberal will report it. Everett Glenn Miller, 45, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder in the killing of officers Sam Howard and Matthew Baxter, and his background is extremely troubling. Miller, who also goes by the name Malik Muhammad Ali on Facebook, is the one who allegedly ambushed these two officers. Apparently, Miller was still angry over the events that happened in Charlottesville, took to Facebook often to spew his hateful rhetoric. Here is more from Daily Caller. The Florida man who allegedly ambushed and killed two Kissimmee police officers Friday night is a self-professed member of a black extremist group who appears to have been upset by last week's events in Charlottesville, Virginia. Everett Glenn Miller, 45, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder in the killing of officers Sam Howard and Matthew Baxter. Miller, who goes by the name Malik Muhammad Ali on Facebook, allegedly ambushed and shot the officers as they were responding to a disturbance call. Miller, a Marine veteran, allegedly opened fire on the officers before they could draw their service weapons. He fled and was arrested several hours later. Police found two guns on Miller. Baxter was a 3-year veteran of the police force. Howard was a 10-year veteran. Miller's recent Facebook posts, which were first identified by the website Heavy.com, may provide some insight into what motivated him to ambush and kill the two officers. His posts show anger towards police officers, President Trump, and white people, as well as frustration over the events last week in Charlottesville, where a man attending a white nationalist rally plowed his car into a crowd of protesters, killing 32-year-old Heather Heyer. Damn terrorist. White terrorist in America. Be on the lookout for white males that look like him, Miller wrote in a post earlier this week, along with a photo of James Fields, the 20-year-old white nationalist who has been charged with second-degree murder in Heyer's death. On the same day, Miller posted anti-white sentiments on Facebook. White parents taught you to hate my skin color. That's why I always say white people hate. My parents told me to be scared of white people. Why? Cause why, sick, PPL kill, he wrote. When them need dollar at wake up. It's going to be some hell to answer for. You only can poke a tie up dog for so long. Once that chain breaks, it's over. Wake up, America, before it's too late. In another post, Miller appeared to suggest that police officers are racist. Cops are not racist. That was 50 years. We treat them good. We let them play sports. Fuck you. Rich bastards, he wrote. Notably, Howard, the police officer Miller allegedly killed, is black. Miller also described himself as a Moor, a member of the Moorish Nation, a sovereign citizen group with black nationalist roots. Miller claimed to be a Moor in a post claiming that he needed a warrior queen to help me rule my castle. I am a Moor. I need a warrior queen because, sick, I am a king of no person. I am a king of myself. I am a Moor. He wrote above a picture of Black Panther activist Angela Davis. Yeah, I wonder if the left will come out and disavow this sort of hateful speech, or is this okay since it is the agenda they are pushing? Of course, the answer should be crystal clear. This sort of violence needs to end, but that won't happen until the media begins to hold themselves accountable for their divisive reporting. Sadly, the mainstream media is only reporting half-truths in order to stir the pot and push a race war in the country. Most of these people in these groups are feeding off these half-truths and then reacting violently, that is getting innocent people killed. We need the country to come together and reject those in the media and on the left that are attempting to destroy America. These police officers did not deserve to be ambushed and murdered at all, and those that fed this hate should be held accountable equally to the one that pulled the trigger. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.